Have you ever gone through something like this? You are at a bar, sitting next to someone you find incredibly attractive. You want to strike up a conversation and then nothing. Well, my friends, your prayers have been answered. In this video, I'll show you foolproof steps on how to never run out of things to say with anyone. Whether it's that cute person at the bar, a new potential buddy, or a business colleague. So let's get started. So I'm at this party with my buddy Tim. We call him Smooth Tim for a reason. We spot these two drop-dead gorgeous girls across the room. And Tim? He just glides over there like he's freaking James Bond or something. Next thing I know, he's chatting one of them up and she's laughing, twirling her hair. I'm standing there thinking, did this guy sell his soul for some secret charisma potion or what? So I figure, if Tim can do it, so can I. I spot this stunning girl by the punch bowl. I try to channel my inner cool guy.
I have no inner cool guy.
And I wobble over there like a penguin on roller skates. I manage to squeak out a hi. She smiles, says, hey, and then nothing. It's like my brain took a vacation without telling me. I'm just standing there, mouth open, probably drooling a little. Real attractive, I know. After what feels like a year, but was probably just a few seconds, I mumble something about needing more punch and bolt out of there faster than you can say social disaster. And guys, this wasn't just a one-time thing. I've had so many of these moments, I could probably write a bestseller, How to Look Like a Complete Idiot in Front of Hot People, a comprehensive guide. But you know what? I got sick of it. I was done being the guy who couldn't string two words together around an attractive person. So I went full-on nerd mode. I'm talking late nights on Google, grilling my friends for advice, yeah, even Smooth Tim, plowing through self-help books like they were going out of style. I even put myself out there more, collecting more awkward experiences than I care to admit. And after all that, I cracked the code. I found something that changed everything. Want to know what it is? We're freaking bored.
Wait, what?
I know, sounds crazy, right? But hear me out. We're all glued to our phones 24/7, scrolling Instagram, swiping on Tinder, watching TikToks. Our brains are like kids, hopped up on sugar. Then when we try to have a real conversation, it goes something like this.
Do you like coffee?
Yes! Yes, when I am thirsty!
Right. Thirst is important.
Yep! Humans need water!
During this conversation, our brains are like, where are the memes, the likes, the instant gratification? It's no wonder we're struggling. I mean, think about it. You're trying to chat up that cute person at the bar. Next thing you know, you're standing there like a deer in headlights, spouting some nonsense about, I don't know, the weather or something equally lame. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. Try this. Tomorrow morning, don't grab your phone first thing. I know it's like I'm asking you to cut off a limb, but trust me, have a good breakfast, go for a run, whatever. Just be in the real world for a bit. Then, when you're out and about, actually look around. See a cool t-shirt? Comment on it. Notice someone's awesome haircut? Tell them. It's like magic. Suddenly you're not struggling for things to say. They're just there. Look, I'm not saying you need to go full hermit and ditch your phone forever, but maybe give your brain a chance to get excited about real life again. Who knows? You might surprise yourself with how much you actually have to say. I've got some great tips to help you talk to anyone, but before we dive in, just a quick ask. If you're enjoying this video, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, listen up, because I'm about to paint you a picture. You know those awkward elevator moments? Yeah, we've all been there. So there you are, squished in this metal box with two total strangers, some dude and a girl. The awkwardness? Man, it's so thick you could spread it on toast. Everyone's doing that thing where they're trying real hard not to make eye contact. It's like the world's most uncomfortable staring contest, but in reverse. You start checking out the ceiling like it's the freaking Sistine Chapel. Is that a UFO? Oh wait, nope, just a weird stain. Meanwhile, this other guy? He's tapping away on his phone like he's defusing a bomb. $10 says he's texting his girlfriend. It's probably his mom. And the girl? She's laser focused on those floor numbers. I swear, if staring could make that elevator move faster, we'd be breaking the sound barrier. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Hell, you could probably hear a feather drop. Then, bam! Your phone goes off. But oh no, it's not just any old ding. It's a full-on toilet flush. Suddenly, you're the star of America's most embarrassing elevator moments. But here's the thing, folks. Next time you're in this situation, be the hero. Break that silence. Say anything. Literally anything. Wow, it's hotter than Satan's armpit out there, huh? Boom! Ice broken. You're now the coolest cat in that elevator. You know, what's the secret? Everyone else is just as freaked out about talking as you are. But when you step up, you're like a social wizard. You've turned awkward silence into, hey, maybe we could be friends. Oh, and one last thing. Maybe change that notification sound, yeah? Unless you're gunning for the title of that weird toilet flush person in your building. If that's your goal, then by all means, flush away, my friend. Flush away. Starting the conversation is only half the battle. You've broken the ice, great. But now it's time to switch gears from talking to observing and listening. It's like playing conversational tennis. You've served, now get ready to return that ball. Here's a pro tip. Forget about your anxiety for a sec and just observe. Trust me, it's like unlocking a cheat code for conversation topics. Let's say you spot a girl with a killer jacket. Don't just stand there like a mannequin. Go up and say, wow, that jacket is fire. It really suits you. Boom. You've just made her day. Why? Because chances are she agonized over that outfit choice for ages before leaving the house. You've just validated all that effort. Now, on to the listening part. This is your secret weapon for keeping the convo flowing like Niagara Falls. Picture this. You ask someone about their weekend. They say, oh, I watched the Lakers game and hung out with friends. Now, if you're really listening, that one sentence is a goldmine of follow-up questions. You could ask, oh, cool. Are you a big Lakers fan? That game was intense. What did you think of that last-minute play? Sounds fun. What do you and your friends usually do when you hang out? See what I did there? Each question is from what they said. And let me tell you, people love talking about themselves and their interests. When you ask questions based on what they're saying, they'll think you're the most interesting conversationalist since, well, ever. Remember, it's not about having a perfect opening line or being the smoothest talker. It's about genuinely engaging with the other person. Observe, listen, and respond. Do that and I promise you'll never run out of things to say. Here's a little secret that'll save your butt in conversations more times than you can count. You know how we think. Conversations should flow like a straight line from A to B? Well, forget that. It's total BS. Conversations are more like a merry-go-round, not a bullet train. Let me break it down for you. Say you're chatting with someone and you mention your epic weekend camping trip. They seem into it, asking about the weather, the scenery, all that good stuff. Then you start talking about this crazy squirrel that stole your granola bar, and suddenly they're looking at you like you've grown a second head. Now, most people would panic and try to change the subject completely. Bad move. Here's what you do instead. Just circle back. Remember that part they were interested in? Go back to that. It's like hitting the rewind button on your conversation. You could say something like, yeah, that squirrel was nuts. But man, speaking of nuts, the trail mix we had on that camp I mentioned. Game changer. Have you ever been camping in that area? See what I did there? I looped back to the part they were digging before. The camping. It's like a conversational boomerang. Trust me, this little trick has saved me from more awkward silences than I can count. Give it a shot and watch your conversations flow smoother than a buttered-up slip and slide. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, the conversation's just gonna tank. And you know what? It's all good. Here's the thing, and I want you to tattoo this on your brain. It ain't always about you. Maybe they just found out their cat puked on their favorite shoes. Maybe they're thinking about that embarrassing thing they did 5 years ago. Or maybe you two just don't click. And guess what? That's totally fine. Listen, not every conversation is gonna be like the movies, where you're both laughing and the background music swells. Sometimes it's gonna be more like a bad sitcom with no laugh track. Here's the secret sauce. It doesn't matter. Just shrug it off and move on. The real win for you? It's that you're out there doing it. You're in the game. Every awkward silence, every tumbleweed moment, it's all experience points. You're leveling up. You're doing great and you're only gonna get better. Now go out there and talk someone's ear off. If any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below and let me know how you're practicing this in your life. And if you're looking to learn how to not give fuck, be sure to check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.